We continue to track this breaking overnight news out of Providence. Another shooting in the city has turned deadly. Video behind us, a bullet-ridden SUV that took 3 gunshot victims to Rhode Island Hospital yesterday afternoon.
And now we've learned one of those victims died from their injuries late last night. 12 News reporter RICCI is live at the Providence Public Safety Complex this morning with what police are saying about the investigation.
Kate, Pat, good morning to you. The bullet holes inside that Jeep that you just saw, we counted nearly 24 of them. This was a very aggressive attack that happened yesterday afternoon, but who pulled the trigger and why remains to be seen at this hour this morning. So let's go back 12 hours to around 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. That's when Providence police say they got a call from Rhode Island Hospital saying that there were 3 shooting victims who brought themselves in. At the same time, another call came in from the Rhode Island School for the Deaf reporting shots fired in that area. Turns out the victims at the hospital were hurt in the shooting near the School for the Deaf. Major David Lapatin says it appears there may have been 5 people in the white Jeep at the time of the shooting. Only 3 of them were hurt. Police believe one of the uninjured drove those victims to the hospital. And this morning we have learned, as you mentioned, that one of them has died, making this the 14th homicide in the capital city this year.
We feel terrible for anyone that gets hurt in the city. We do our best to prevent it. And then we have to go to work and you know, we try and find out who's responsible. Sometimes it takes longer in some cases than it does in others. And that's just the way it is. But we have to make sure we get it right.
Okay, and so that's what they're working to do, Providence Police, this morning as this investigation is still in its infancy. You saw in that white Jeep, perhaps, that it does have Connecticut plates. Police are still looking into who exactly was inside, but they do believe at least 3 of them are from the Providence area. Coming up at 5:30, we're going to hear more from Major Lapatin, and he's going to address what's being perceived in the city as an uptick in violence. You'll want to hear that coming up in just about 30 minutes from now. We'll see you then. For now, live in Providence, I'm RICCI, 12 News.
Overnight, Providence police have confirmed 1 of 3 people shot in the city yesterday has died from their injuries.
That news coming in late last night, hours after the victims were shot in the area of Corliss Park in the north end of the city. They were later driven to Rhode Island Hospital in a Jeep riddled with bullet holes.
12 News reporter RICCI is live in Providence with how police are responding to that.
Well, good morning, guys. This investigation is still very much in its infancy this morning. No suspects, no arrests, no word on a motive. And it's always difficult when there are more questions than answers in a case like this, especially for the people who live here in the city of Providence and who are concerned about a perceived uptick in violence. Here's Providence Police Major David Lapatin.
Our stats are not like off the charts compared to last year. It really isn't. But it's all happening at once, and it is an uptick. And we've had upticks before, and we've dealt with them, and we've brought it back down, and we'll do that again.
All right, good to hear some hope this morning, because there is no question that this has been a deadly year in Providence. In August, there were 5 deadly shootings within a 2-week period, bringing the total number of homicides in the city by the end of the summer to 10. Then, within the last almost 2 months, the city logged another 4 homicides, including the deadly stabbing at the Providence Police Maj in September, and most recently, last night's deadly shooting near the School for the Deaf. Major Lapatin says in that case, it appears 5 men were in that white Jeep when it was hit with bullets close to 24 times. 3 of those men were hurt, 1 of the uninjured driving them to the hospital, where 1 of those 3 ended up dying from their injuries. As I said, so far, no suspects in this case. This is still a very active investigation. We'll be checking in with Providence Police throughout the morning, and we'll bring you any updates as soon as we learn them. That's the very latest now live in Providence. I'm RICCI, 12 News.